This is Raft, a game about building a raft. I mean, it's literally in the name. My goal is to spend the next 100 days pushing this building mechanic to its absolute limit. It started with me trying to make the longest raft, but spiraled into something way crazier. Along the way, I'll also be exploring all 8 story islands, collecting tons, and I mean tons of materials, and trying to unravel the mystery of where everyone went. Let's get started. Oh my god, I'm on a raft. Holy schmoly.
Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little...
Okay, I have seen a couple videos. I do know you gotta use this hook to like get stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. Come here, banana leaf. Using this hook, I spend a few minutes collecting anything that drifts by before I get rudely interrupted. I need like a string. Hey! Hey! Okay, so maybe we need a weapon. A wooden spear, perhaps? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Using all the materials I collected, I'm not only able to craft a spear, which I could use to defend myself, but also a building hammer, which I used to repair the raft. Bam. And to end the day off, I built myself a water purifier. Just point it into existence. Bam. The anchor, and I made some friends. Hey, you got some dogs? Oh, shit. Oh my god. That scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. Lesson learned. Don't go in the water. After some time, I notice I'm drifting towards an island, and so I wait to get closer where I draw my anchor to check it out. On it, I find some pineapples, which come in super handy since I was about to starve. And near the island, I was able to find some scrap, which I could use to craft stuff later on. But while I was underwater, I got visited by a familiar face. Come here. I dare you. With that lovely gift from my shark friend, I leave the island and spend some time rebuilding whatever I lost, and also finally building a grill so I don't starve. With that, I expand the raft a little, and while waiting for the sun to come back up, I make an Einstein level discovery. Ooh, small storage. I need that. If I die, I don't lose everything. Wait, hold up, am I a genius? And so I set out to collect the materials for the small storage, but while doing that, something unexpected happened. What the hell? What's up, my boy? Can I get on top of him? Hey! I'm riding the whale. Oh, and just as quickly as he appeared, he left, leaving me all alone. With the whale gone, I built a small storage, filling it with invaluable items such as my precious 2 potatoes and 3 beets. And then spent some time fishing where I noticed another island, so I paddled towards it, but noticed this one is way bigger. I make it onto the island and spend about 5 minutes trying to catch myself some breakfast, but end up giving up and deciding to explore more of the island where I find someone more willing to fight. What's up, buddy? Oh! Die. Can't go in the water, can you? Oh! Oh, okay, I'm getting low. Oh, let me chill out. Let me chill out. Let me chill out. Let me chill out. Can I heal at all? I forgot about him. Anyways, I leave the island and spend some time collecting resources to expand the raft even further, as I'm definitely gonna need some more space if I want to make the ultimate raft. With that, I build a research table, which I could use to unlock new crafting recipes. Place item in slot to research. Oh, is that what these are for? Receiver. Researched. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what these are for. Receiver. Do I already have the research? Do I not need to keep these anymore or something? I don't see them. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to figure out. Those blueprints are already unlocked. But I did eventually find out how the research table works. I gotta put all the materials in here, and once I research all the materials for an item, I unlock the blueprint. And so I spent some time unlocking more recipes like the crop plot, stone arrows, and most importantly, the collection net, which will be essential for all the materials I'll need in the future. Oh, damn, son. Okay. Let's see, let's put this right up front. Bam, right there. And let's check out this island. Oh, damn. I'm gonna be very careful this time, I swear. On the island, I find some crates with new materials, unlocking a whole lot more recipes at the research table, and, well, that's about it. This island really didn't have that much, but thanks to the materials I got on the island, I was able to build the sail, which will let me choose which direction I want my raft to go. Not that important right now, but it'll become essential later on. For now, I just use the sail to take me to another island I see in the distance where I find some metal ore and something called vine goo. But before I could do anything with the metal ore, I'll first need to craft a smelter, which itself needs bricks. Clay and sand. How do I get clay and sand? There's sand all over here, but I can't quite get it. But luckily for me, literally 5 feet away from my raft, I noticed something new. Ooh, clay, baby. Let's go. Okay, well, anyways, now that I know where to find clay and sand, I spent some time collecting as much as I can and then finally craft the brick. But it's wet right now, so I place it down and leave it to dry. And on the morning of day 9, I check my brick to find it fully dried. Perfect. Now I just gotta research it, and 6 dry bricks. Holy moly. Okay, that's gonna be a while. We need to find another island. Yeah, definitely gonna need to find another island. Thankfully, with the sail, that's not too hard, so I find one pretty quickly, and now all that's left is to collect all the materials. And with that, all 6 bricks are done. Now all that's left is to place the smelter down. Damn, this is kind of big though. Or how about I put it right there? Now with the smelter placed, I'm able to smelt my first metal ore, giving me a metal ingot. Metal ingot. Oh, baby. So what's the first thing I should get now with these metal ingots? Ooh, stationary anchor. Lets you anchor your raft. I need one of these like now. So I need 4 metal ingots, it looks like. But wait, what's the difference between this anchor and the one I've been using? Well, something I didn't mention is my current anchor is a one-time use. So every single time I use it, I have to craft another one. And that gets annoying pretty quickly. And so I smelt the ore down and craft the anchor. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this is bigger than... How the hell... Am I supposed to have a hole in the middle? Yeah, it needs a hole in the middle. But I don't want to break my beautiful raft, so I decided to expand it a little to fit the anchor. Put that, and bam. Anchor, baby. Now to just find an island to test it out, which takes a while for some reason. While waiting for an island to appear, I noticed another raft in the distance and decided to check it out. Sadly, there was nobody on board, but I did find a crate with some materials. And not long after, I was able to find a huge island so I could test out my anchor. And not learning my lesson from the last island, I spent another 5 minutes harassing the wildlife to no avail. Damn, I just got juked by a chicken. Okay. On the island, I spent some time chopping down trees, finding dirt for the first time, and fighting a boar, which I'm able to do surprisingly easily. Oh! With my inventory getting full, I decided to head back to the raft to drop everything off, but disaster struck. Ow, ow, what the hell? What's going on? Okay, pause. What do you think I'm gonna do here? A, run around and hope the damage stops. B, quickly put all my items in a chest so I don't lose them. Or C, accept my fate. Lock it in and let's see. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose all my stuff. There's no way. Yeah, I didn't choose any of them. I chose D. Panic and just stand still. Yeah, that hurt. But there's nothing I could do, so I sleep the pain away and then spend all of day 14 chopping trees and gathering scrap before sailing off. While collecting materials to recoup whatever I lost, I spent some time training in the art of the spear.
What is that?
I hop in the water and decide to finally face the shark that's been terrorizing me head on. Come here, shark. I know how to fight now. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yes. Okay, I was about to die. And with that, I'm now an expert in the art of the spear, which I didn't know at the time, but it'll come in very handy in the future. Oh my god. On day 16, I realized I could build a calendar, which will make tracking the days way easier. Now with the calendar built, I give myself a new objective. Figure out why I can't research these blueprints. All right, let's see. Where did I put the blueprints? Right here. Bam, bam. Can be learned in research table. Is this a research table or is this not a research table? Why is it saying researched? Can I build it already? Oh, it's right there, receiver. Yeah, as I said before, I already had the receiver unlocked. I just gotta research the materials as well, which in this case is a circuit board. So I head off to collect the materials needed. I spend all of day 17 looking for where to get vine goo, which is needed for a circuit board, but had no luck. Thankfully, on the next day, I was able to find a crate with some vine goo inside, but only one. And I'll need 2 if I want to make the receiver. Vine goo. I need to figure out where to get that. Is it like vines from a tree, like Tarzan or some shit? Not quite, but don't worry. I find out where to get some soon. And so I craft the circuit board and finally research the receiver. Now with it finally researched, I put building it on hold and head back to the island in search of the elusive vine goo. I thought maybe I could get it from these vines. Can I get anything from this? Goo from the vine. I also tried looking underwater, but couldn't find it. I end up just finding another crate with vine goo inside, which will do for now. I head back to the raft and spend all of day 20 collecting anything that drifts by. And on day 21, I come up with an amazing idea. About to make the longest raft known to man. Watch this. I'm tired of not having materials. I'm about to make the best raft material picker-upper raft ever known to man. There we go. You see the vision? You see the vision? I see the vision. So for now, that's my plan. Make my raft as long as possible so I could place a ton of these item collectors on the front, which will pretty much make my hook obsolete. But that's gonna take a lot, and I mean a lot of materials, but it'll be worth it. Dolphins! Oh my goodness. And after spending all day collecting resources, let's see how many collection nets I can build. Bam, bam. Huh? Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but it's coming together. Look at this, look at this. Okay, stop looking. Look at this one, look at this one. Boom. Amazing raft. Amazing raft indeed, and I still got a whole lot more to go if I want to bring this game to its absolute limit. I spend all of the next day collecting materials and expanding the raft, and on day 24 I realized maybe controlling the Collectatron 9000 is going to be harder than I thought. Oh my goodness. This is going to be very hard to pilot when I make this raft even longer. Oh my god. Thankfully, I'm able to use a paddle to push my raft to the side and get it unstuck from the island. And even better, I'm also able to collect my first harvest from the Collectatron. A little reminder of what's to come. I'll make the biggest raft known to man. Just you wait. Before leaving, I decided to explore the island I crashed into, where I have an amazing idea. Does vine goo have to do with seaweed, you think? I wonder if I cook seaweed, I wonder if it gives me vine goo. Let me check. I head back to the raft and place the seaweed inside the smelter, and sure enough, oh my god, it does. Seaweed does turn into vine goo. Oh man, that makes it so much easier. I feel like I'm in the Industrial Revolution right now. And now with enough vine goo, I smelt the copper down into ingots, and receiver crafted. Antenna crafted. Finally. All right, here we go. Requires higher altitude. What the hell? Bam. Okay, now I put this right there. Battery. Yep. High altitude. Good. Now to get the receiver working, I'll need to build 3 antennas, but I got a little distracted, so I ended up only building the first one. Using my Epic Gamer Minecraft knowledge, I decided to test out smelting sand, and sure enough, sand turns into glass, which I used to build a solar water purifier. I also craft another smelter to double my smelting speed and collect another harvest from my slowly growing Collectatron. I can confidently say I won't have to worry about basic materials for a while. With all these extra materials, I decided to expand the raft some more and build a set of flippers so that I could swim faster. Now, back to the antennas. Wait, how many more antennas do I need? I need 2. I need 2 more antennas, which means I need 2 of these. I need 8 of these, and I need 2 circuits. Bam, bam. Now, with all the antennas built, I tried putting them all in the same area, but that didn't work. Too close to other antenna. Damn. So I went back, evenly spreading them around the raft, and sure enough, boom. All right. Finally, we got it. Now with the receiver working, I'm able to finally find the location of the first story island, the radio tower, which just so happens to be in the same direction my raft is already going. Nice. With the island being over 1,500 meters away, it's going to take some time to drift over there. So on the way, I stopped by an island to collect some more materials, fought off the shark that's been terrorizing me, yummers, and built a cooking pot. I don't got no recipes though. What if I just put like 4 potatoes? Cook a meal by following a recipe. I did not follow a recipe. Pick up vegetable soup. Ooh, a mixture of vegetables to keep you warm. Oh, wait, it boosted my food. Oh, I see how it is. Okay, potatoes are actually crazy then. Yeah, these vegetable soups are gonna come in very handy in the future. But with that, I head to sleep, and in the morning I find the radio tower. All right, 3, 2, 1, drop the anchor. Can I get up? Can I jump up that? Oh, there's an underwater part. I see. I spent some time exploring the island where I find a lot of scrap, a blueprint for a headlight, and something I wasn't expecting. Find a whiteboard in the radio station. Wait, she's alive. Oh, I thought I was gonna be the only person in this game.
Hey, a friendly face. Wondering how I ended up here?
No, not even a little.
Awesome. Let's head out.
New playable character? Oh, hell yeah. So what do you mean, let's head out? Oh, she just disappeared. I think I might have killed her. With that lady now dealt with, I find this. A sticky note with a code on it. And after inserting that code into my receiver, a new island pops up. Vazagatan? I hope I'm saying that right. And thankfully, the island is, again, in the same direction my raft is already drifting. So to pass the time, I build a juicer, which, just like the cooking pot, could boost my maximum thirst.
That's bloody nice. That is bloody lovely.
I then rearranged the raft a little bit to give myself some more space to plant some potatoes, and I extended the Collectatron some more. And with that, finally making it to the next island, which has a yacht on it for some reason. I head inside where I find a crowbar, which I use 5 seconds later to open this door. Wait, am I a Jedi? Oh, what the hell? Kill one lurker. What the hell? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more of those guys. Inside the room, I find some materials and a locked locker. 1 bolt cutters. All right. Luckily, it didn't take me long to find the bolt cutters. Just a few rooms away, I find it on the counter, but that's not all. I also found 2 tables that require some materials. The first, a wire, lighter, gas tank, and bullet. And the second, 5 mechanical parts. With that, I head back to the locker where inside I find a blue key, which I use to unlock the 2nd floor of the yacht. Now to collect all the materials for the table. And now with all the materials collected, I'm able to craft a car jack and a bomb. I use the car jack to open up this room where I find a crate with a ton of materials and a note about a man named Olaf. Apparently, he was the one who released all those genetically modified rats all over the yacht. As for the bomb, I use it to open up this stuck door. Place the bomb, baby. Oh shit. And inside, I find another sticky note, this time with the code to a place called Balboa. But that's not all. I also find the blueprint to the engine and what'll become the most useful blueprint in the game, the steering wheel. This will let me turn the raft at will so I don't gotta worry about smashing into an island like I did on day 24. With that, I leave the island and instantly craft a steering wheel. All right, remove this and put it right there. Damn, there you go. So now I could do little spins if I want. I also build an engine. It's used to speed up the raft in one direction, but it's not working right now, so I end up forgetting about it for a few days. With all this crafting, it's got me itching to extend the raft some more, so I took all the wood and plastic from this chest and set off. I then collect everything from the nets, allowing me to extend the raft even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. I spend all of day 38 collecting materials on this island, and on the next day I find an even bigger island where I decide to test out this new bow I made. Oh, here he is. Okay, I hit him once. Hit him twice. Yes, I got him. With my newfound strength, I go around taking out anything that moves and then head back to the raft to locate the next story island. Oh my god, look at my raft. Jeez, can't even see the end of it. I put in the code and... Wait, what? Yeah, so the island is to the left, which means I already passed it and would have to push against the current to reach it. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that the game, like it flips back over to the other side. That's just what I'm gonna hope for, so I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see indeed. I spend the rest of this day and the next collecting whatever my nets could catch and stopping by this island to chop down some trees. And with that, I head back to the raft to check on the receiver. Oh, look, it moved. And now it's under me. Very nice. I head to sleep, and in the morning, I angle my sails to the south and wait to get closer. But on the way there, I notice something. Oh, 1 equals 100. So I'm gonna need another engine because I have more than 100. Yup, there we go. So with that realization, I build another engine, and it's still not working. So I build a third one. There we go. Oh, so I need 3. Ooh. Let me dry the boat. Hold up. I was underestimating these engines. I'm zooming. And now with all 3 engines working, it's not long after I make it to the island. Balboa Island, here I come. On the island, I find a sign showing me 4 different locations. Relay Station 2, 4, and 6, and the Ranger Station. And I decide to check out Ranger Station first. Hello, anyone home? Oh god, what the hell happened here? Radioactive water? What the hell? Oh shit, it's sinking. After that close call, I make it to Ranger Station, and inside I find the blueprint to a biofuel refinery. With that, I head to Relay Station 2 where I'm able to power it on. Looks like I got a power on the other 2. Let's go do that real quick. And so I head over, but I run into a problem. What's up, man? Oh my god. Come on. Oh my god. Come on. Die. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, lesson learned. Don't go near that bear. I head back to the island, this time avoiding that bear, where I find a swarm of bees, which I'm able to kidnap and put in this jar for later. With that, I make my way to the next ranger station, but there's a problem. Ranger station, here I come. What do I do? Gotta throw a rock? Oh my god. That's gotta be it. Oh my god, that actually worked. I can't believe that actually worked. Thanks to my MLB level throwing skills, I'm able to make it across and turn on the next station. 1 more to go. While looking for the last station, I find myself back at that bear's hideout, but this time with a plan. Shoot it with arrows. This is my last arrow. Please go down. Damn it. Okay, well, that didn't work. But wait, what's this? Wait, use 5 wild berry? Okay, well, I did not need to shoot him with the arrows. That was easier than I thought. With the bear distracted, I make my way into the cave where I find a blueprint to the machete, and right next to it, a crate. Oh, the machete. Yes. Now, with the machete in my possession, I continue looking for the final station, but before leaving the bear, I come up with an amazing idea. Wait, can I get my arrows back, you think? Hey, Mr. Bear, sir, I'm sorry that I shot you with like 50 arrows. Can I have them back, please? Oh god, that was a bad idea. That was about it. Thankfully, after just 2 hits, the bear goes back to eating its berries, and I go back to looking for the final station. After some time exploring, I find this cave with vines blocking the way, but after just a few hits from a machete, I'm able to open the path. And on the other side, I find it, the final station. I head up and turn on the tower, where I get the code to the next story island, and where I meet another survivor. Good fuel. What the hell? What are you doing here, bro? With a new code in my possession, I sail off, craft a new beehive, and extend the raft even more. And for day 50, I spend most of it counting how long the raft is. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 70. It's 99 tiles long. But obviously, I had to add one more, so it's 100. And then I spend the rest of the day exploring this island. On the next day, I put in the code for the next story island, Caravan Town, and then wait to arrive. Oh, I see a light. Is that this? That's 1,500 meters? No, it's not. That's just another island in the way. But it is somewhat special. For some reason, this island looks completely different from the rest. Wait, hold up. A new biome? With the cacti? The cactuses? There really wasn't anything on the island, but it did look cool, and there was a part of the island I couldn't get to because it required a zipline tool. But I did find some materials. Anyone home? Guess not, but they got a loot. Thank you very much. What the hell? Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention a new enemy. Some type of mutated pig. Thankfully, it goes down very easily. With the pig down, I sail off, and not long after, I find myself near the next story island. There it is. What's the place called? Caravan Town. I make my way onto the island, and after some exploring, I notice this tube going deep into the ocean, but with my breath quickly running out, I head back to the surface and head back to the raft where I craft another set of flippers. The other one's broke, and an oxygen tank so I can breathe longer. I make my way back to the tube and follow it all the way down to this sunken shipping container. What we got? Infirmary key, zipline part, metal detector. I gotta know what I can find with this metal detector, so I head back to the raft and craft one. Bam. Beep, beep, beep. Metal detector. Oh, I'm detecting metal. Dig up buried treasure. Oh my goodness gracious, what did I find? All right, that was underwhelming.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
I'm sure it'll come in handy later though. After some more exploring, I find this well with something stuck inside, but to get whatever was inside, I had to complete this puzzle. Here we go. Bam. 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 What the hell? Let's try that again. Bam. 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 All right. Bam. 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 Boom. Oh, zipline part. Yes. After getting the second zipline part, I continue exploring where I find another note from Olaf, that same guy who released the lurkers on the yacht.
You take Tangaroa. Take back your future.
And not that far from the note, I find where to use these zipline parts. But it requires 3, so I still need to find 1 more. So I go back to exploring the island where I find this thing, which requires explosive powder. Problem is, I don't know how to make any. So I leave for now and start using my metal detector where I find another buried treasure, but this time I get something more useful, titanium ore. I'll be able to use this in a high-level crafting recipes in the future. And so with that realization, I start metal detecting all over the island to find as much titanium as possible. I'm able to find 3 in total, and now all that's left is to get the final zipline part, which I assume is inside this thing I gotta blow up. It takes me an entire day, but after looking around underwater, I end up killing one of these weird-looking pufferfish things. And after looting it, it gives me explosive goo. I head back to the raft, and after putting it into the smelter, I finally get it. Explosive powder. Oh my goodness. Look at it. It's beautiful. And now with the explosive powder in hand, I'm finally able to head over and get the last zipline part. Ba-ba-boom. Oh my god. Whew, finally. Now with all the parts, I head back and craft the zipline. Now to test it out. Oh, I gotta equip it. Ooh. Oh shit, I gotta jump. Now with the zipline, I'm able to make it to the mayor's house, where inside I find the battery charger and engine control blueprint. But that's not all. I was also able to find the code to the next story island, Tangaroa. And with that, I can now leave the island. But there's still one more thing I want to do. Now to catch some animals. 2 nails, bam. Oh, little goat friend, where are you? Capture 1 animal. Oh yes, I could give it a name. I will call the goat Sir Hannes. Oh yeah, got a bucket of milk. Oh yeah, delectable. Now I don't want Sir Hannes to be all alone, so before leaving, I ended up taking a turkey with me as well. Yes, Okay, got Sir Hannes, and this is like a turkey. We're going to name him Lil Turk. And now with Little Turk and Sir Hannes safely on the raft, I sail off with my 2 new friends. What's up, Sir Hannes? What's up, Little Turk? Hope you guys like your new house, because you're going to be here a while, Buster. And after I'm done talking with my new hostage, friends, I spent some excess materials expanding the raft even more. I have still taken okay. Now with my freshly expanded raft, I have an idea. What if I just turn the wheel all the way? We got the Spinatron 9000. It'll collect everything at the fastest rate possible. That was, in fact, not the fastest rate possible. While messing around, I noticed another island and decided to check it out to see if maybe there were any new animals I could take. What's up, Brody?
Help! Help! Help me!
Oh my god. And I'll name you Bob. I can't think of another name. Now with Bob in my possession, I'm able to shear him and get some wool, which after researching unlocks a ton of new recipes. But I can't make any quite yet. And so I head back to the island and check out this shop. I got myself a few trash cubes thanks to the recycler a while back, so I'm able to buy some fish bait and spend the rest of the day fishing. And now with all this fish, I'm able to sell it back to the trading shop, which almost gets me to reputation tier 2. With that, I leave the island and notice my raft is getting a little hard to control, so I decide to build a crow's nest so I can see farther. Now I can see everything from up here easily. And then end the day off with some metal detecting, which gets me 4 titanium. As for the next day, nothing much happens. I notice another island with a shop, so I decide to buy some more bait, and that's about it. In the morning, I shear the final wool needed for a backpack, finally allowing me to expand my inventory. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, my boy Bob. You've been a real one. And then spend the next 2 days fishing, which get me to tier 2 and almost tier 3 in the shop. With that, I set off and decide to use all the titanium I've collected so far to build the engine controls. This allows me to not only control all the engines at once, but also in the near future allow me to drop the anchor remotely. And with that, I think now is a good time to finally check out the next story island. 9653. 9. Okay. In that direction. Very good, very nice. Now to just wait till I reach the island, and so to pass the time, I decide to build a clock. Bam. Now I know the time is 5. Yo, what time is it? Oh, it's 5. Yeah. While waiting, I build my 4th engine since 3 wasn't enough anymore, and by the end of the day, I finally make it to Tangaroa. Just looking super futuristic. What the hell? What were they doing over here? With this island looking so unique, I instantly hop in the water to see what's inside. Oh, here we go. But while exploring the maintenance tunnels, I find a familiar face. The lurkers from the yacht. Looks like that Olaf dude was here too. Great. I make my way deeper, and after unlocking a doorway by playing a claw machine minigame, I find a ladder to the surface. I guess I'm going to the surface. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's not, the water's not stopping. The water is not stopping. In a panic, I run as fast as I can to try and get out before the facility fills with water, but I'm just not fast enough. The water rises to the roof, leaving me with no oxygen. Thankfully, just as I thought it was over, I find a pocket of air that gives me just enough oxygen to make it to the 2nd floor. Okay, thankfully the water didn't go up this high. Now with the water flooding the lower areas, I make my way up past the plantation room. Holy schmoly, what happened over here? And up to the surface. Oh, here we go. The city. But it looks like this time I'm not alone on the island. What's up, little guy?
How may I assist you?
Why do I feel like you're not gonna help me? Ow. No. No. With my spear broken, I have no way of defending myself from those evil robot butlers, so I make my way back to the raft. Thankfully, this time through a shortcut from the surface. Yo, I'm back, baby. Shoo! At this point, I have so many materials thanks to the Collectatron, so I easily craft another metal spear and then head back to Tangaroa to finish what the robot started. Yo, bro, I'm ready now. Bam. With the robot down, I spend a lot of time exploring the different buildings around Tangaroa. They're all pretty much the same. I enter through an elevator and check all the cabinets for materials, vending machine tokens, or tape, which you'll see what it's used for in a second. And once I'm sure I got everything, I go back down and repeat the process with the next building. And once I'm done exploring all the non-story buildings, I make my way to a vending machine to use all my hard-earned tokens. Vending machine. Oh yeah, what we got? Bro, let me get a piano. And let me get a jukebox. And of course, I couldn't risk losing these precious items, so I went right back to the raft to place them down. Now, there's just one more building I haven't entered, but the front door is jammed, and this note is telling me to enter through the plantation area. Remember that room with the electric water? Yeah, that one. The thing is, the door to the elevator is closed, and the only way to fix it is taping these broken wires. Thankfully, after all that exploring, I got more than enough tape, so all I gotta do is head down, do a little parkour, and bam, elevator's open. With that, I make my way onto the roof, and after a few zipline between buildings, I make my way onto the huge pillar in the middle of the city. Boom! Inside, I find some type of password decoder and a blueprint. Large storage. Oh my goodness, yes. I need more storage. And just before leaving, I notice something. Emergency bridge launch. Oh, that's what it is. Tranquil Street. I see. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to each one of these streets and find the number, I guess, of the street. This shouldn't be too hard. Okay. 3. Eastside Barber. 1. Cheeseburgers. 8. There it is. 4813. I'm pretty sure. 4813. 4813. What the hell? Now with the bridge safely disconnected, I swim over to see what's inside, where I find another survivor that, yeah, transforms into a ball light. But more importantly, a blueprint to a water tank and a sticky note with a new code on it, Varuna. Now all that's left is to leave the island. And with Tangaroa complete, I decide to go straight for the next island. 1-8-0-1. As I'm waiting to reach the island, I decide to build that water storage that I just unlocked, but to make it fit, I had to rearrange a few things. Now with this water storage, I'm able to hold days worth of water. Safe to say thirst won't be an issue while I'm on the raft. As for the next day, I spend most of that time maneuvering my raft around islands, as it's getting so wide I have to constantly make sure I'm not about to crash. But that didn't stop me from expanding the raft even more with the crazy amount of wood at my disposal. Oh, right on time. That is Varuna Point, the next story island. And thanks to my raft's width, I don't even gotta move that much. Just a little rotation and I'm good. Hello, Varuna Point. Okay, there's like pretty much nothing here almost. Maybe over there. Doesn't that kind of look like a boss arena? It reminds me of Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 when you're on the roof. Let's hope I'm wrong. I look around but don't seem to find anything and decide to head back to the raft, but as I jump into the water, I realize something. Ooh. Wait, this looks pretty nice. Yeah, looks like everything I'm looking for is underwater, not above. So I dive down, and after fighting off a few anglerfish and repairing the spotlight, I'm able to enter this tunnel, which after avoiding this trap, and this trap, and this trap, I'm able to find the motherlode key. Not sure what it's for yet, but on my way out, I notice this map. If that's me, I'm assuming this is the tunnel I just entered from. So that means if I want to get here, I'll have to go straight down. And so that's exactly what I do. Using these bubble vents, I'm able to refill my oxygen and make it all the way down to this door. Oh, motherlode key. Okay, nice. And on the other side of the door, I find a container with some material. Oh my god. Hey, Sharky Poo. I'm not fighting that thing, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. I might have a problem. Before I run in there and get myself killed, I think it might be a good idea to head back to the raft and empty out my inventory real quick. I really don't want to lose all my stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going back to the raft. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. We're going ham. The fries, they blend so perfectly. Wait, does the boat work underwater? Nope. Now with everything safely put away, there's just one thing left to do. Hello, little shark, where are you? Okay. Okay. Oh, where did he go? What? Oh! What is this? Pick up. Oh, I see. Come hit me, bro. Come hit me, bro. What? I thought it was gonna explode. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh. Wait, I think he is supposed to. Oh, I have to make him hit these pillars and then I explode him. Oh my god. There we go. I figured it out.
I understand it now.
And for my efforts, a crane key and the blueprint for the wind turbine. But I gotta see what this key is for, so I head straight for the crane. I make it up, insert the key, and... Now with a brand new hole in that roof, I head down to check on the damage, and inside I find yet another sticky note with a code to another island, Temperance. And with that, there's nothing left for me here. I could place the head of the shark. Oh, it's the entire... I just took the entire shark with me. How strong am I? Oh my god. To celebrate the completion of Aruna Point, I, of course, extend the raft some more. But on the way back, I noticed something. Oh shit, I'm gonna crash into it. Ooh. I can't even see the end of the raft. With that crisis averted, I decided to build myself a wind turbine, effectively giving me unlimited power for things like the receiver, juicer, and recycler. I then spent some time reevaluating my crop location. Oops. And while organizing my chests, I hear the raft crash into something. Did I hit? Oh, I hit that island all the way over there. Oh my god. Okay, well, I mean, I'm already landed on that island pretty much, so I might as well check it out. Alright, time for the next island. 9, 3, 6, 5. What we got? Okay. It's in that direction. I set sail, and as the raft drifts over, I decide to build a zip line. With my raft growing in width, it takes forever to get to the end, so I'm hoping the zip line will help speed things up. I'm gonna put it right there. And I'm gonna put the other one over here. How far can I put them is the question. Start dragging the rope. All right, I'm dragging the rope. Oh my god, it's working. Bam. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna hit the second island. I'm gonna hit the second island. Okay, I stopped it right on time, and now is the perfect time to test out the zip line. So it's working. That zipline is gonna save me so much time. And not long after it's done, something unexpected happens. It's snowing? It sure is. I don't know if I made it to the North Pole or what, but I'm intrigued. And so I make my way onto the iceberg to see what I could find. You can freeze while you get tan. Talk about winter. Oh my goodness, I could see something up there. Perhaps I'll find Santa Claus. I make it onto solid ground where I find a snowmobile and instantly get attacked by a polar bear. Oh, I can fight him. And right up the hill from the bear, I find a radio tower and decide, for some reason, to yank out the cables. I guess I'll need them for later. I do the same thing to a few more towers, and next to one of them, I find a building. Oh, an observatory. Oh! After almost dying to some snow, I swim through freezing water where I find a ladder into the observatory, and inside I find a locker that needs a code. Getting the code was pretty similar to getting the launch code in Tangaroa, so I figure it out pretty quickly. Yes, I'm a genius. Inside I find the Celine key, which I'm sure will be useful later, and the blueprint to the advanced stationary anchor. With it, I'll be able to control the anchor from the engine controller. But now curious to find where this Celine key goes, I hop on my snowmobile, but not far off I find this bunker. Oh! Why is it spicy down there? Oh. Okay. I don't want to die. Let me try the boat. After that close call with my machete breaking mid-fight, I head back to the raft real quick to craft another spear and machete and then head straight back to the island. I'm off to see the wizard, the magical wizard. Oh, finally. Feels like I'm doing a triathlon. Let's go. And now, with a new weapon, I find that bear that attacked me and finished what he started. What's up, bear? I'm stacked now. Try me. And with the bear down, I notice something in the distance. And, come on, I mean, it's literally glowing. I have to check it out. Celine Research Facility. Yes, I already got the key, Brody. Okay, I need a blowtorch. And so I continue exploring the island where after driving over a cliff, oh shit, which gets my snowmobile stuck, I find a village. Oh, there we go. I haven't been over here. Or look at these dudes. They're just stealing Tangaroa's flow. Bar for bar, bruh. After finishing my deep architectural analysis of this completely unique village, I realized I could actually use those power cables I took from the radio towers to power the buildings. Oh, I see. Okay. And inside one of the buildings, I find it, the blowtorch. With it, I head back to the Celine facility and use my psychic abilities to burn the ice away. Inside, I find a malfunctioning nuclear reactor and, of course, I gotta fix it. So I suit up, head down, fight off these huge beetles, collect 3 control rods, and insert them into the reactor. All right, first insertion. 1. Oh, hey, buddy. 2. 3. The radiation. It's gone. And with it gone, this door opens up where inside I find some cryogenic freezers. Cryogenic freezers? Somebody's in there. See their heartbeat. Oh shit. My bad, bro.
So, you got room for a bioengineer?
I don't know what a bioengineer is going to do on the raft, but alright.
Very nice of you. I'll do my best.
Okay. And now all that's left is to collect the code for the final story island. Utopia. With that, I head back to the raft, stopping by that radioactive bunker from earlier to pick up some materials. And back home with Bob, Sir Hannes, and Lil Turk. They're all very sad because I did not water their stuff. With the animals fed, I decide to instantly head for Utopia. Bam. That direction. But I run into a few problems. Please don't hit that. Oh, it hit. Oh, God, it hit. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh shit, no. You're turning too much. You're turning way too much. Turning way too much. There we go. On the way to Utopia, I stopped by a few islands to try and find some titanium. I didn't. And expanded the raft some more. Hey, bro. Can we just have a little talk? Why are you so angry at my raft, man? That doesn't even give you any nutritional value, bro. After that heartfelt conversation and a few minutes of waiting, I finally make it to Utopia. There it is. Utopia. It's so beautiful. Oh my days. And so I go to sleep, and in the morning I head over to check it out. But it is the furthest thing from a Utopia. It looks like this place got overrun by a pack of hyenas. What the? Oh my good. Okay, don't let them grab you. Noted. Oh my god. Or started dragging me across the floor. Oh my god. After that close call, I spent some time connecting these wires just like I did in that snow village. And after connecting all the wires, I'm able to power on this water pump, which fills up this tank. Pick up carbon dioxide canister. I'm sure that'll be useful in the future. That, along with this harpoon, allows me to fire a zip line, which is where I find this key. Zoom. Very nice. Entrance key. Don't mind if I do. And not long after, I'm able to find another key in front of this locked door, but it looks like this door requires a master key. And right next to the key, I find a note.
From the people of Utopia. Do not trust Olof Wikström. He exploited us at every turn. Now all of us, dissenters, are locked up. It is everyone by my count. To anyone reading this, Olof should be up in the marketplace. Beware of his rabbit beasts. Please take the master key from him. Set us free. Set Utopia free!
It looks like Olaf is back at it again. Let's go save these people. Using the 2 entrance keys, I unlock this door and head up the elevator where I find Olaf waiting for me.
I will only say this once. Leave on your raft. Leave Utopia to me. Or else the forward scouts end with you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Olaf tries to run away, but using my parkour skills, I'm able to catch up to him, but he does not appreciate that.
You had your chance to leave, but you just won't listen! So fine, have it your way!
Olaf, you're so lucky I didn't bring my boat. Oh shit! Olaf, this is made out of bamboo, bro. I don't think that could withstand that. While he's up there trying to blow up the entire place, I build up using some crates.
Tactical retreat! Regroup! Regroup!
I chase after him, but Olaf is just too smart. He used the patented close the door behind you technique and got away. And by the time I caught up to him, he got himself some backup.
Alpha! In position! Kill!
And now with Alpha down, there's just one more thing to do. Do not jump out that window.
Stay away!
Hey. With Olaf, secured, I take the master key and head back to free everyone. Everybody, I'm here to save you. Olaf has now been captured. Oh my god, everybody's alive. Yes. And now with Utopia finally saved, I decide to talk with some of the residents.
This Olof fellow doesn't seem like the nicest type.
You don't say. And then head back to the raft to continue making it even longer. And just like that, we saved everybody. I can't believe they were all still alive. I was like 100% sure that Olaf just destroyed all of them. Like the hyenas just ate everybody. But I'm glad that I was wrong. Oh shit. Ooh. I say goodbye to Utopia and then collect everything in my nets before extending the raft even more. This time, just going 1 tile wide. Boom. I can't even see the raft. And then to end the day off, I decide to count how long the raft is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 308, 309, 310, 311. So the raft is 311 111 tiles wide. And now with only 2 days left, I decided to collect as much materials as possible to see how much longer I can make the raft. But with more than enough wood to go around, it looks like plastic is my bottleneck. So to get some more, I go around collecting any that I could see and activating the Spinatron to collect as much as possible. But as I'm doing that, I decide to test something out. I bring the steering wheel with me to the edge of the raft, and so if I put this here, I yoink it to the left. Oh my god. That was not what I was expecting. And if I make the raft longer, it'll spin even faster. Wow. With the raft spinning so fast, my nets now fill up very quickly. So I collect all the materials, and by the end of the day, I collect over 200 pieces of plastic. That should be more than enough. And so with that, I head to sleep and wake up to day 100. Oh my goodness. And so with that, I fill my inventory with all the plastic and wood and head off to extend the raft one more time. All right. And now for my last trick. And just like that, I've used all the plastic. And now for the long trek back to the main part of the raft. Oh boy. What is the animation of that bird, dude? Oh my god. And now there's just one more thing to do. And with that, I've completed my goal to spend 100 days bringing Raft to its absolute limit. If you enjoyed the video and want to be notified when I upload again, don't forget to subscribe. But either way, thanks for watching. And now with all the materials collected, I'm able to craft a car jack and a bomb.